Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to MMA Brother. We're here in episode 8. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for the subscribe. We're already 41 subscribers. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing the content. Uh, but if you're not subscribed, please, it's just 1 second. Click subscribe. You will help us to grow. We appreciate everything, all the support. I hope you like this episode. Um, UFC 314 was amazing. We love it. Best card in 2025 for right now. Um, this is MMA Brothers. I hope you like it after this one. All right, so we're here on episode 8. Let's start with UFC. Which one is this one? 106, right?
Machado. Yeah, yeah.
I think it's
I think it's Machado Prates.
yeah, it's much up, but I said the number. I think it's 106. UFC Fight Night
Probably.
106. Yeah. So, how was your weekend? What do you expect from? What was your recap from UFC 314?
Oh my God. That was like the best card so far this year. I mean, it was a bunch of fucking knocking out submissions. My man Gene Silva made the demons go inside fucking Bryce Mitchell. He was dreaming about him. He about broke his neck too. So let's go, Gene Silva.
I feel bad for Bryce Mitchell, bro.
I don't feel bad for him, you know.
Like, imagine that the whole arena is against you. Like, probably 75% of the people was watching the pay per view was against you, or 80,
Yeah.
and you got fucking choked like nasty, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was talking about putting down. Yeah, hey, he was saying he was going to put him down. I mean, it looked like Gene Silva put him down.
Facts,
Out cold.
facts. All right,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
start with the first fight of UFC Fight Night 106. Chelsea Chandler versus Jocelyn Edwards. I think I'm gonna go first on this one.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever see Chelsea Chandler. Like everybody knows her, like the Usain Bolt from UFC. She's been running in every single fight. On her last fight, she was getting like shots after shots, and she decided running to the other side of the cage like crazy. Like whenever you have a chance, whenever you have the chance, check the video.
I will.
I don't know if you ever watch Jocelyn Edwards. She's from Panama. Uh, but
I
bro,
really don't watch female fights. You know what
she
I'm saying?
well, you should start watching this girl. She's a fucking beast. I think she's minus 225 on DraftKings. Chandler is 1 plus 185. On this one, I will go with Jocelyn Edwards. This one is an easy pick. This one's gonna be my first pick in the parlay.
Gotcha.
Um, like, let me see this. Yeah, bro. Like, she
From
she
what
does
I see,
she does everything.
yeah,
She has a
I see that she's got a lot more strikes landed per minute, and I guess she be knocking out people because most of her wins by KO.
yep, but she's a monster, bro. Like this one, I recommend to everybody. Like with no questions, bet on this girl. She's gonna be probably in the next 2, 3 fights. She's gonna be fighting for the title on her division. All right, let's go with the next one. Jacqueline Amorin versus Poliana Viana. That's Poliana Biana is the crossplay girl. She like to dress as crossplay. She's a big fan of Naruto. And on this one, it's a hard pick. I will go with Jacqueline. She's I think she's better on the floor. The lamp per minute, they're similar. They're great strikers, but she had a 52% in significant strikes.
Gotcha.
And grappling, that's a problem with Jacqueline. She doesn't have no fucking defense. Like,
So is Polyvana got
uh,
better defense? I mean offense?
yes, but Jacqueline's gonna destroy, I think, Poliana. On this one, I don't recommend bet on this one. The odds, let me see the odds. How much is the odds on this one? Uh. They don't have it here on DraftKings. But if I had to pick, I would go with Jacqueline Amorin on this one. 9-1. Poliana Viana, she lost her last fight. Jacqueline is coming in a better shape, and that's my
Gotcha.
that's my pick.
Well, shoot, I'll go with that too.
Yeah, I recommend you to go on that one, but don't put it in your parlay.
No, no. Don't worry. I ain't gonna put none of them in there.
All right, let's go with the next one.
Now, I could tell you about this.
All right, the next one is Malcolm Willmaker versus Cameron Sayman. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first on this
All right.
one. I believe, and this would be a hard fight for Cameron because I just think Malcolm, from what I can see, he's only got one fight on his record, but he's he's like a bum rusher. You know, he's got hands, and he'll run in there because from what I can look at, lands per minute,
God
he's got
damn.
eight
Yeah.
percent, but absorbed, he's basically got the same amount.
Yeah. So that means
You
that every
know,
time that every
so
time that he
he
throw a
hit
punch
somebody.
and he received the same
Yeah,
thing, like
exactly. So that's why I think I'm going to go with Cameron Simon because I've seen him fight, and I think he's more of a technical fighter. And he's got, I think he can put that pressure on him. Well, Malcolm's going to put more pressure on Cameron, but I can see Cameron, you know, throwing, the counters, throwing crisper shots and winning by a decision or a KO, or TK. I don't see him knocking him out cold. So, but grappling wise, I don't think this is going to the ground. I don't think if Cameron tries to take it down, from what I can see, he's got 100% takedown defense. So every time somebody tried to take him down in his one fight, he's defended it.
I
So
mean,
I think I'm gonna
if he only got one fight on his record, so probably he did
exactly.
a great fight, and that's why he has the 100%. Like,
Yes, exactly. But he's going up in better competition now. Cameron Simon, he trains with Driscus, Duplessis, and I just see him um, TKOing him or taking it to a decision. I think he's just got is more well rounded than Malcolm. So Cameron Simon.
um, I think in this one I will go with Cameron, just for the reason why I haven't seen anything of Malcolm. I'm honest. I will go with Cameron on this one. Probably he's gonna take it to decision. It's gonna be a boring fight, or I don't know if Malcolm's gonna get a KO. I don't know. All right,
Yeah,
for what I see on
anything
the
could happen.
stats, um, he's finding it kind of crazy because when you have 8.05 line per minute and you absorb 7.65, that That means that you find it like
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. You're getting hit just as much as you throwing.
Yep. All right, so on this one, we go with Cameron. We both go with Cameron. I'm not gonna put it on my parlay.
No, no.
All right, let's go with the next one. Your boy Damon Blackshear versus
Yes.
Alan Tange Healy.
Yeah.
You
Some
wanna
Chinese guy.
yes. Go first on that one.
Okay. All right. I got Damon Blackshear. I got him. I think this is not going to a decision, in my opinion. I think Damon Blackshear will dominate this fight and submit him. And my, let's see here, my his grappling is 10 times better than that guy that I like. I can't even say his name, but his like grappling, maybe not takedowns. The guy's takedowns is a lot better, but grappling wise, jujitsu wise, Damon Blackshear is top of the heap, and I see him snatching up a rear naked choke, arm triangle, or something like that. If not, I see him winning by some decision. But I'm going Blackshear.
This one, uh, I think we both agree on that one. Damon's gonna submit this guy, Alatangeli, or however said his name. Uh, Submission is gonna be the key for Damon, or he probably gonna control the fight against the fans, take it to the
Yeah.
floor. It's gonna be a kind of boring fight.
Yeah, I see this as a boring fight.
Yeah,
Boring fight.
so if I had to pick, I'll pick Damon. Right? I'm not gonna put this one either in my parlay because you can maybe the Chinese guy can get a lucky shot and send it to the hospital and he can fuck up my
I think
parlay.
if anything, yeah, I think anything that Chinese guy will take him down and just control him on the ground and bring out a decision because he has more decision wins than submissions and knockouts. So, and from what I saw, his takedowns are a lot better, but Blackshear's jiu-jitsu is better than his. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what we got to just look at right there.
Anyways, for whoever I see a lot of people asking for or parlays. I'm gonna put at the end of the video. Um we're gonna put or parlay or free show parlay, the one I'm gonna make and Brandon and all the picks from the fights. Like for example, the first two, we agree that we're gonna go with these people, but with that person, but we're not gonna add it on the parlay. So we're just gonna do a parlay with the whole main card and preliminates and our picks, and we're gonna put our personal parlays.
Yeah.
Let's go with the next fight. I think this one's gonna be a great fight. Ivan Ilder
Yes.
versus Ahmad Hassanzada. Go first on that one.
All right. All right. I got Evan Elder. I just think he's a better, his striking's better. His grappling ain't it's I mean, I guess from what I can see, it is better, but I just see him trying to stand up and trying to knock the guy out. Because from what I heard that the Ahmad, he's more of a wrestler, but his wrestling is sloppy. So I just see Evan Elder blocking the takedowns, defending the takedowns, and getting a KO.
I mean, I see
That's
that
what I
that's his debut on UFC, and you know what I think about debuts on UFC.
yeah, yeah,
That
exactly.
are gonna go nowhere.
Yep.
Uh, if I had to pick on this one, I would go with Eben too. Um, I'm not a big fan of Eben. I never like him. But for what I'm seeing right here on the grappling side for Ahmed, I don't see nothing special. Takedown accuracy, 19%. Takedown difference, 0. Submission average, 1.2. Like even that he's not a wrestler guy, he has 0.63. He has more fights,
Yeah,
but
exactly. I mean, this guy he's fighting is 1-1.
like
So,
like this fight, it can be like something that I say like by a lucky shot
yeah, yeah,
because both of them they like to throw punches and but they don't have no fucking difference because they receive the same amount.
exactly.
But I will go with even
Yeah,
the experience and that's my pick on this one.
yeah, yeah. The experience just itself.
Yeah.
I mean, the other guy's 1-1, so
And every time that I put on debuts fighters, I always they
he
all
always lose.
that would fuck
Yeah,
on my parlay. So
yeah.
nah, thank you.
I don't like that. Don't fuck with my parlay.
Nope.
Now
Uh
this is gonna be a good fight, the next one.
it's loading. I don't know what the
I'll tell you what it is. I'll go
let
ahead
me
and
see.
start.
Let me see because it's not loading. Well, it's not loading. So Matt Shino, I don't know if I said it right.
Snell?
Snell versus Jimmy Flake. Who you got on that one?
Yes. This fight, I would not bet on it because both of them, they were both finished. They're they're likely to both be finished in their fights because they both don't have chins. But if I had to pick, I would say Matt Snell because he does have better stand up and he's still got jujitsu. Jimmy Flick's just a jujitsu fighter. You know, he's got nasty jujitsu. He's got, you take him down, he can put you in a triangle real quick. He can get you in a arm bar, guillotine. But I think Snell can pull this one out of his ass, but he can't get sloppy with the takedowns. He can't let Jimmy Flick take him down. If he does, fight's over. But I'm going Matt Snell. Not betting on it. Anything could happen, but Matt Snell.
I mean, I'm not gonna bet on this one either, but I just saw plus 210. It's Jimmy Flake. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's that's temptation there. Like maybe he got lucky and he give you that
yeah,
bet.
yeah, yeah. I mean, anything could happen. I mean, he's came behind and won a bunch of fights by submission. He's a jujitsu guy.
Finally it's loading. So people can see the stats and they can see what we're talking about. Like he's not a great take. He doesn't have like a great takedown. 21%.
Yeah.
Like in literally 20 and 24 fights. That's a bad percentage.
Hmm.
Eh, yeah, I would go with Jimmy. I mean,
Like
I would go with Jimmy Flake on this one,
yeah.
but I don't wanna put in my parlay,
Don't
my
put no
personal
money on
parlay.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't do it. If you're gonna do it, say I would put fight will end under 2.5 rounds.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's what I would do.
Definitely.
If you
Yeah.
wanna if you wanna do a prop bet, do a prop bet. Don't just pick Jimmy Flick or Matt Snell.
All right, let's go with the next one.
Oh, we're in the main card.
We're already in the main card.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with Akran As Aliskerov versus Andre Muniz.
Okay. This fight right here, I'm like, I don't know who to pick. I know Ikram. He's nasty. He's got the stand up. He's a wrestler. He's from over there, Kakistan or wherever, where
Pakistan.
Khabib, yeah, with Khabib and them fight. But Andre Munoz, he's he's nasty on the ground. He's got the jujitsu. I mean, he's submitted like tons of people, but he ain't got no hands. So every fight you go into, you got to start standing up. I'm going to go with Ikram.
I think he fought. I think I remember that I put him on one of my parlays. I think it was on 311 or 312 that he was part of the main card.
Who?
Ali Skarov.
Oh, no. His last fight was that Robert Whitaker fight.
Uh,
Robert Whitaker knocked him out.
yeah, but when was that one?
That was last year before the Max Holloway. You remember because Robert Whitaker fought
Yeah,
Chimaev.
it was a UFC fight night or it was
It was a fight night. It was in
okay.
Saudi Arabia.
I think it was international fight week.
Yeah, but you got to give it up for him because he only had a week's notice in that fight. So that's why, and Ikram's won every one of his UFC fights by knockout. So I'm going Ikram. He's a big favorite. Only way Andre wins is Ikram, takes it to the ground and Andre puts that jujitsu on him. But every fight starts standing up, and I think Ikram will block his takedowns because another thing, jujitsu people, they have some of the worst takedowns in the game. They always wait for somebody to take them down to do their thing. So Ikram's the pick by KO or decision.
All right, so I don't gonna go with Akron. Uh, I think I would go. The only way that Andres can win this fight is if um he's not a big. He doesn't like to punch a lot. He doesn't use his hands. He like to control the fight. So the only way that I see it is because Ikran probably after the second round he's not gonna have no gas.
Tired out. Yeah,
Andre
tires
has
his face.
better. Andres have better cardio. Um, so probably it's gonna be by submission or unanimous decision because Andre is gonna control the whole fight on the floor against the fans, making look bad, and that's the only way that I see Andres doing it. Akron, I don't trust this guy to be honest. I will go with Andre on this one.
Sounds good. Wrong pick. Sounds good.
All right, let's go. I like this fight.
Yeah, this next one's going to be good.
Randy
I'm a big
Brown,
Randy.
Randy Brown versus Nicolas Dalby.
Yes.
Go first on that one.
All right, Randy Brown all day. I got him winning by a decision because Dalby, you can't finish that guy. That guy, he's a mon. I mean, he's good, and but the only way Randy Brown finishes him is if he hits him with that straight right that I know he can throw. But I got him winning by either decision or KO or but decision probably because Dalby's got a chin. Only thing Randy Brown needs to watch out for is Nicholas Dalby just going berserk mode, getting him up against the fence, raining elbows, combinations, because he's done it to a lot of people. And he's got to watch out for his wrestling too, because that's what he likes to do run at you, throwing straights, get you on the fence, take you down, drowning out a decision. But I think Randy Brown's got him. I think his reach is going to be hard for him. Randy Brown all the way.
I think this one is gonna be part of my parlay. Definitely, I will go with Randy. Um, Something that I love for Randy is his fucking takedown defense. He's not that easy to for you to take it to the floor. And I think it's gonna be by leg kick or probably an elbow or a great punch. That's how this fight is gonna finish.
Yeah,
I would put money line Randy, but I recommend too um that Randy is gonna finish it by TKO, KO, or unanimous decision.
I could see
Yeah, because Nicolas probably he's gonna request for some help.
it. Yes.
All right, let's go with the next fight. Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov.
Now this is going to be a good fight.
Oh
I
yeah,
believe it's going to be good.
I believe he's gonna
I'm
be
going to
fight of the
go.
night.
Yes, I'm going Pereira because I like his style, but he just needs to take his time. If he brushes in there, bombs away, tires himself out, Albus will get the win. But I'm going Misha. I think he could. I mean, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's got power. He can win by any way. I got him. If you pick something for him, I would say him finishing by either KO or submission. But if he tires himself out, Albus definitely because he's got a gas. He's got energy. He's got cardio. He showed it in his last fight against Bruno Fajeda when he tried. Bruno was bum rushing him, tired himself out. Albus took him down, submitted him.
Something
So
something that I was looking here right now. Abus he has 34 fights on his record, and
yeah,
he has 100% on takedown defense.
yeah. Nobody's ever tried to grapple with him because everybody that he's fought is a stand-up guy. His first fight, he came in, he knocked out the dude in like 5 seconds. His second fight, he fought Sean Strickland, and Sean Strickland knocked him out. His third fight, that was a boring fight. They were
Like
just,
like the takedown average, bro, is something crazy. Like Michelle only has like 1.27, and obviously he has like 3.12.
yeah.
Like, um, I'm sorry, but on this one I will go with Abus. This one's gonna be part of my parlay. I didn't have no a great experience with Michelle. He been fucking me up my parlays, and or
Haha.
he always
The
fuck up
only
my
one
parlays, bro.
yeah, only one he fucked up with me is that last one with Anthony Hernandez.
Yeah, he fucked my parlay
He
on that one.
almost, yeah, he almost knocked him out, and then he tired himself out by swarming the motherfucker, and he should have just took his time.
And that's
But
why
hey,
I don't gonna go with him on this one.
well,
He has
I'm gonna stay loyal.
Abus, um he has plus 136. That's easy money right there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with the next one. Giga Shikatsi versus David Onama.
Nama. All right, I'll go again.
All right.
I'll go again on this one. David Onama or whatever.
Onama.
Onama. Yeah, I think he'll get it. I uh I think they hyped up Giga. They hyped him up. He did a good run. He was knocking out everybody, decisioning everybody, winning. He lost one. He lost to Calvin Qatar. He started getting injured. And after that he kind of went downhill. He even got outstruck by Arnold Allen. I mean, I think David Onyama, I think he has power. He's younger. I think he'll be more explosive. I think it's going to be a stand-up kickboxing match, and I think David Oyama would decision him. I see it being a decision because Giga is tough. He's never been knocked out. Well, in the UFC, he hasn't been knocked out. And I see David Oyama at least taking this to a decision, countering Giga, and then getting in the top 15. All right. What about you?
This one, I think I'm gonna go against. I'm gonna go to the opposite side. We go with Giga. I think this one, Giga is gonna take it by decision. I know the power that David has, but Giga is gonna show you. He's gonna show him the experience. He's gonna control the fight. He's a great takedown, fighter. He like to take down everybody. He has a great hands,
Yeah.
and probably is gonna make some shots, make him look bad, take it to the floor, and probably it's gonna be another boring fight if Giga has the control. Because I know
Yeah.
Davey can finish this shit in the first round,
Exactly.
but both of them, they're crazy fighters. Like they like to land shots, but they don't have no defense at all.
Yeah.
So I would go with Giga on this one for the experience. Probably this one's gonna be
Okay.
another part of my parlay.
Yeah.
Giga is plus 154 on DraftKings, and
Yep.
David Onana minus at 185.
And it would switch throughout the
Yeah,
throughout the week. So
he's always
it might
depends.
go down.
He's always depending if one of them got injured. They had to make
Yeah.
a change in the last minute.
Exactly.
All right, let's go with the
All
next
right.
one with the
Co-main event.
co-main event. Your boy Anthony Smith versus San Min Jan.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. This is Anthony Smith's retirement fight. He's getting knocked out. He's getting knocked out. TKO, KO. He's losing this fight. My man, whatever his name is, Zhang Ming Yang,
Yeah, San Min Jan.
KO. My man's got that KO power. He's gonna show him that this Chinese KO power. He's gonna put my man to sleep, TKO him. He's gonna make Anthony Smith turtle shell like he always does. Anthony Smith, every time he gets down, knocked down, he turtle shells up. He doesn't even try to get up. He doesn't even try to get to a better position because he's scared. Ying Ming, Yan, whatever his name is, winner by KO.
Yeah, on this one, I think Anthony Smith, he will need some help. Uh, yeah, he probably like Brass Mitchell.
Yes, they
He will,
both got CTE or something. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them.
and the minute that he stand up in that case, he's gonna start firing. And I think this one probably is gonna be Anthony Smith last fight in the UFC. Uh, I don't see I don't see him losing by KO because he's gonna be more careful because he didn't look super bad on his last fight. And everybody know that it was mentally he wasn't there. He lost with his best friend in that fight. Like days before that fight, he lost his best friend. But I see Sam Min Jan winning by unanimous decision, making look bad and probably send him to the retirement. Like Anthony Smith is plus 380, but nah. This one's gonna be another part of my parlay, another leg. I will go with Sammy and Jan by unanimous decision.
Oh yeah,
All right, let's go
I'm
with
ready
the
for this one.
fucking main event, bro. Like,
Ready for
I
it.
I can't wait to see this fight. Like,
This is gonna be
if it wasn't for me, I don't even want to watch the rest of the fights. I only want to watch this one.
yes,
You want to go first on this one?
yes,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this with all due respect to Ian Gary. Okay,
Fake ass
you
Conor
get
McGregor.
yeah, you get knocked out. You're gonna lose this fight. I don't see how Carlos Prates is the underdog. I understand it's early. I understand it's early, but I just don't see it. The hyping up Ian Gary. Let's hype him up. You know what I mean? He ain't that good in my eyes. I mean, I've seen the Jeff Neal fight. He was missing a lot of them shots. He ain't that. I mean, he's a pepper fighter. And Carlos Prates, he's a power fighter.
And
My man is a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's won jiu-jitsu tournaments. He's a K1 Muay Thai kickboxer. Do you see what he's doing to all these other welterweights? He'll be
and
the next welterweight champion.
and he smokes
Oh,
cigarettes.
and he smokes cigarettes, knocking out people, training.
And
Let me tell you this: the fighting nerds, they're gonna take over the UFC.
oh yeah,
They're taking it over. They're all gonna be champions. Carlos Prates is knocking out Ian Gary. If he ain't knocking him out, Ian Gary's got a good fucking chin. Is going to a decision. You know, Ian Gary needs to stop worrying about his wife and who
facts.
she's sleeping with. You know,
Ho,
how he needs to start worrying about this training. He needs to divorce the wife. He'll probably be a lot better if he divorced her.
yep.
But let me not get into his relationship, his personal life, and everything. Let me just say, nighty night, Ian Gary. Your hype train is coming to an end. Carlos
Like
Prates.
he's gonna make look bad to Charles.
Yeah, Carlos Prates, winner by KO. I mean, come on.
Uh,
Come on.
um, bro. Let me see how I can say this, bro. All right, Ian Gary. I know a lot of people doesn't like to hear this, but he didn't look good. The fight versus MVP.
No,
I think MVP won the fight.
he
I'm
didn't look
sorry.
good.
I
Yeah,
think MVP won the fight. Um, I don't give a fuck. He's training with Charles Oliveira. He's one of my favorite fighters all time.
yeah.
Also, Charles Saidai. That means get out of there on Portuguese. Get the fuck out of there. Leave that guy alone. He wanna be another Conor McGregor. He's not gonna be on that level. Uh, him and Patty the Batty. I'm sorry, you guys like the guy. They just want to be fake version, Tamu version of Connor, and Connor is only one. I don't give a fuck. He's for Ireland. He can be for Iceland. He can be for Sweden. He can be for Spain. He can be for Portugal. Carlos Prates is gonna show him the real fucking jiu-jitsu. He's gonna no KO, but he's gonna submit him. Right now, he's plus 100. That's crazy. I
That's wild.
I
Why? I
I
mean,
think I'm
and
gonna do my parlay today just for that. because I know
Yeah,
with the pass of the days, uh, probably Ian is gonna be the underdog, or probably both of them. They're gonna be favorites. Any of them is gonna be underdog, and you're gonna miss that.
I see. Yeah, I see this being an even, if anything, even. Not Carlos. Carlos has been knocking out people, and Ian Gary's been decisioning people over fights that he could have lost. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. These matchmakers or these the people that make the bets and everything, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, sometimes
But
like when was it? I think it was Pereira versus Ankalaev. Fucking Pereira was like a week before. He was underdog.
yeah,
Like
it's
imagine,
crazy.
imagine if fucking Pereira won the fight.
Yeah,
You know how many people will make money?
yeah, exactly,
Like
exactly.
that's crazy, bro.
It is.
Well, this is the end. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for always support us. Don't
Oh
forget
yeah.
to subscribe, hit like, share this, help us to get more subscribers.
Help
Um,
us, please.
please help us. We always try to do the best. We started this as a hobby, like I said, probably every video. Um, we try here to make some money. Last night, uh, I lost
Dude,
Jan, the Chinese girl. She fucked on my
and,
parlay.
and Sean
Uh,
did too. Oh,
Chandler and Lopez.
yeah.
So I got
Don't
five.
forget Sean Woodson.
Yeah, Sean Wilson. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Sean Wilson, he got robbed. I'm sorry.
He did get robbed.
He
It's
got
all
robbed.
right though.
He got robbed.
Yeah.
So I made four. Uh, my, I think it was eight leg parlay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it wasn't a great weekend. Also, I always recommend to do a second parlay because that's
Just
where,
in case.
just in case, that's where I make money. I put
Yeah.
um, Dominic. What was the next fight? Dominic.
Gene Silva. Gene
Yeah,
Silva.
Dominic, Jen Silva. Then I got
Yair.
Jair, Patty, and Bolka. 505, and I won 130.
Oh shit, you betted that?
Yeah, I put
You
five
motherfucker.
bucks. I put $5, and I got 130.
God damn.
Like you have to do it. Sometimes I always recommend to do the plan B.
Yeah, yeah. And let me say this. Listen to that because just in case, do exactly like that. I
Because
did that and I thought Chase Hooper was going to finish Jim Miller and he didn't. But all my other bets hit and I would have won like 150. But just make a plan B, always make a plan B and then, you'll you'll do good. And if
also,
you don't want to do parlays, pick pick what you want separately, but you need to put more money down. You got to do it
or
like that.
or they can pick more about like decisions, like
Yeah,
unanimous decision, KO,
props.
how long
Yeah,
is gonna be the fight. Always I recommend when you see somebody that has no cardio, goes minus
don't pick them.
2.5,
Yeah,
and that's what I recommend. Uh, but yeah, thank you for subscribe. Don't forget to help us. Um, you know, we want to grow up on this, and I hope we can, we can give you better, quality
advice.
advices in the
Yes,
future. We just started this
exactly.
one making the bets. Um, I'm an MMA nerd, but I started watching MMA probably like 7, 8 years ago. Brandon, he's that big nerd. So he's the one that always correct me when I fucked up. And He's a
You
big
know, your
part.
big brother,
Yeah, he's
your
a big.
big little brother.
He's my big brother. But not for that, just because he's older than me.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. This was episode 8. See you in the next one. God bless you. God bless MMA.
Yes. Love y'all.